Welcome to Harp's Garage. My name is Harper, and this is our channel for buying and reselling things online, hoping to make a profit. A lot of people have talked lately about how eBay's dead and things have really slowed down, and it's been up and down for myself. A couple weekends ago, though, was a really good weekend. A lot of sales. It was surprising, and a lot of higher end stuff too. But this past weekend, again, was another good week for sales. A lot of older inventory moving out. In my opinion, it was a lot of weird odds and ends kind of things that I'd kind of forgotten about that finally just made their way out of the store. I was kind of glad to see them go. But I haven't done one of these types of videos before, and since I have a little bit of time, I'm going to show you what sold this past weekend. First item up is actually two of the lunch kits that we got from that warehouse clean out. And so it's all boxed like this. I'm actually going to unbox everything and put it together as one kit. Since these were a free pickup, I usually just accept whatever offer I get on them. I had them listed for $10 each, but I did take an offer on $6 each for these. So I'll unbox them all and just put them straight into the bag or into the pouch, leaving them wrapped and close it up. Shipping them in the bag like this, it doesn't save a lot on weight, but it does save a little bit on the size of the box I have to shipping in. And I keep these boxes, the bin things came in, and I actually wind up reusing these. Our next item's actually down here in the hat bin. And it is a Dale Jr. Mountain Dew NASCAR reach through travel cooler. I had picked it up a while back at it was at an estate sale. He wanted $2 and I took an offer for it yesterday for $12. Next is this jukebox that came out of the storage auction, the one with all the crates, if you saw that video. And it's a really cool jukebox. All of this lights up blue. It has the CD player, built-in radio and Bluetooth connection, and it all works really well. I listed it for $90, a little on the higher end, expecting to take an offer, and I took an offer of $75. My next item is a bin store pickup, and it was actually in a, I think it was in a mystery box I bought. It's these shop vac vacuum bags. The mystery box cost $45. They sold for $12.99 plus shipping. So our next item is a Dooney & Bourke purse that we picked up at our recent weekend thrifting trip. I'm not sure if I caught this on camera. This was actually on the way home at our local Goodwill. The problem is, so my wife had picked this up at the Goodwill and given it to me because we knew Dooney & Bourke's usually a pretty good resale. And I didn't see the price tag on this till I was checking out, and the price on it was $19.99 plus tax. And I almost at that moment put it back, but I thought, no, I'll keep it and we would just give it a shot and see how it goes. I listed it for $30 and took a offer of $25. So even though it's a good purse at that price, it was not a good buy. My next item is this lot of 3 fitness gels that I got at the bin store a while back. I actually bought maybe 6 of these, and I bought them for the sheer purpose of, when I looked online at Amazon, I was ungated in this item. But it did require, and it was a little different, if you've done this with ungating and then ungating and listing on Amazon, I had to have the transparency labels for this purchase. And so it was an awesome resale for one on Amazon, which was my intention. And I had the minimum requirement of transparency labels, but I still kept going back and forth with Amazon, even though I was also ungated in the health and beauty aid section that I think it was topical creams. I was ungated in that area, but it still wound up causing a few issues, and I never could get these listed on Amazon. And so I listed them on eBay and Poshmark Mercari. And I'd sold the first set pretty well on Poshmark, but I'd just been sitting on this set for a while and was ready to get rid of them. So I actually sold all 3 of these for $12, so that was a loss, but I just was ready to get rid of them. Next, we have a 2-disc set of Stevie Wonder's original Musicarium 1, volumes 1 and 2. It was actually in our storage locker, the one with all the crates, and I sold it for $5 plus shipping. I would also like to point out that the metal lunch container from earlier, the box for it, makes a great box for shipping CDs, small books. Still under £1. This next item's a little surprising because it's something I normally may have passed on or just discarded or donated. It was in one of the storage lockers, and it was actually in the crate locker, but it's a set of composition notebooks. She actually had a lot of school supplies in there, and I lotted a lot of the different kind of notebook stuff together and sold them. This is the first one to sell out of that locker, but these 4 notebooks went for $16. This next sale is back up here. Oh, let me reach around. Sorry, it's up here. It's this vase. And it's actually an edible arrangements vase. And I'm going to be honest, this was in, again, that crate locker that we had picked up not too long ago. There are a lot of listings for edible arrangement items, but they're not high dollar items. I would never buy this to flip, but you know, it was listed for $5 and I took an offer for $3. And $3 plus shipping. And normally I would have donated something like this, but I just checked out of curiosity and thought, you know, a couple of bucks. Next we have, and I've already actually poly wrapped it, it's 2 Prince CDs. And both of these, like the other CD, came out of that crate locker that we got. And the 2 items here sold for $8. So our next item is a kick pad. It's a chest protector that you would wear in like karate or taekwondo, excuse me. And this actually belonged to me that I used many years ago, long time ago. And so it's actually just kind of been taking up room, and I decided to list it. I don't remember what I paid for it when I got it new, when I was taking taekwondo in my youth, but this sold for $16. Our next item is just a regular red polo shirt, Ralph Lauren, but it is a 2XB big. And so I found that these bigger sizes tend to sell pretty well and pretty fast. I think this was in a different storage locker I had, but it sold for $12. Our next item is just a simple pair of Merrell running shoes, outdoor shoes, I guess. Sold them for $10. This next item's a little hard to see, and it came out of that same crate locker. Maybe I'll give you a good shot right there if you can see that. But it is a sleepover bag, and I sold it for $5.50. Our next item is a pair of clogs. These are not Dansko clogs, and these were actually in one of our other storage lockers, but these are the safety clogs. But I mean, it's not the best resale brand, but I think, again, because these were in such good condition and they were already in a locker, I did list them as opposed to donating them, and I sold them for $10 plus shipping. Our next pair of items is another pair of shoes, and this is from our same crate locker that had all the bins in which most of our stuff has come from today. But these were listed for a short time and sold for $20. Next item is a plush. It's a wind-up music plush, actually. And it came out of, again, our crate storage locker. And he sold for $22. Our last item for this weekend is actually a pair of sandals. My wife picked these up on one of our trips to the bin store. And they are new with tags, so they cost her $5. But it turns out she didn't like them, so I got them. Anyways, they sold for $12. I was finishing the video editing last night and realized I never filmed the end of the video. And so I'm having to do that this morning before work. There it is, 7:08. So we don't start till 7:30, so I got a few more minutes. So all in all, it wasn't a really bad weekend from the total, wherever it is, somewhere up there. it worked out well because the majority of the items at this point had no cost to me because they were generally parts of a locker where I'd already made all my profit. The value we get for the sale after the fees and taxes and stuff is pure profit. So that helped a lot. But I really hope you enjoyed watching and seeing just a little bit of the random stuff. This is purely a random weekend of old stuff. The random stuff that we sometimes sell. And if you did enjoy the episode, please click that like and subscribe button and come back to check out another one. So we'll see you after work some point today.